Man, the shade you catch. Where do I start? First of all, I first of all say hi to my cats. Okay, that's Cuba. This is Deja. Okay? Now, back to me, right? I just finished running the fuck around, paying all my fucking bills. Um, everything will resume back to schedule after this weekend pass, and I would like to sit down and chat with you, man. So there's just things that I pray to Kriya when I'm out in the asphalt or whatever the case is, that I don't even bring it back to the house. But let me tell you something. I will tell you some asphalt stories right now. It's just crazy. It's like, I guess way before, first of all, I'm going to say this. This is how the fucking conversation going to start, right? Be careful who the fuck you get high with, right? But take it back to when I had my first crib. I guess bro, that's when I was lit as fuck, right? Then, before my first crib, during my first crib, and now 15 or 20 years, man, time has passed. 15 years, 15, almost 17 years later, right? This is the thing. The guys that never owe me nothing, that I said back in a couple of songs ago, walk right past them. I guess they was trying to talk me. But this is the thing. To you guys that owe me absolutely nothing, right? You owe me absolutely nothing back in 2010, 2011, right? Right. Those were the times when I was lit with a whole fucking crib, right? Y'all owe me absolutely nothing. Not even the people that was damn near bowing to me in a barrio, right? Y'all owe me absolutely nothing. But the way I'm catching you 17 plus minus years later, that you want to get me back off of stories that I never include you in, that screams mental illness, right? Says the same niggas that owe me nothing, that was never going to hold me down or shelter me in no way, shape, or form. I left y'all alone. When I say y'all didn't owe me anything, off the strength of protecting me and not revealing things or whatever the case is, and now we catching the shit, off the strength of y'all protecting me and not announcing shit or whatever, now y'all want to get back or, get even with me off of something that I never included you in the fucking first place, and it's seriously mental illness, right? Then I'm aware of the TikTok culture and how the fandom would strike there, and even in public. Now, this is the thing. It was literally a whole crazy trip. Bruh, again, from 2011 back then, yeah, I was lit when my first crib, bachelor's pad, whatever, bungalow in the basement next to the boiler room, all that. Don't eat nobody owe me nothing in that whole fucking complex. Definitely not the landlords or the brokers. They don't owe me nothing. But I'm gonna tell you this. To all the niggas and companies that was part of that fucking movement, and I was a whole fucking lit nigga, again, says the same niggas that was never going to hold me down, let alone feed me or shelter me. Y'all was never going to be a solution. Y'all was going to add to the fucking problem. Mind you, me not holding you accountable for something that I caught after 2011 right up to now, and now you want to be part of the fucking story, is mind-boggling. And I keep every nasty word to myself, and at this point, I give every last one of y'all to the Lord, because I caught the whole galaxy of men more than the goddesses herself. Okay, to the point not even the goddesses got time to start remembering y'all names, and I caught more than a goddess. Right? Fast forward. The minute I mentioned two of your gods, right? Hence the Hojo clan and, the movement that, all that. And even before the Hocus 45th, and I addressed the elephant in the room, the way y'all niggas be bowing to this cat if it ain't DMX or if it ain't, like any other nigga that, like, even before then, it's like it got more hectic the minute I say, yo, if you want masculinity back, then give men the mic. And then that's what started it. When it comes to you bitter ones, especially within a boy, as I dare every last one of y'all to teach a fish how to swim, okay? And spare me with the whole fucking how a nigga will walk on land, because, like, bitch, bye. I'm out of the fucking world and you not gonna bring that shit to me. Thank you. So with that being said, bro, it really started from there, because it's like, you want masculinity back, give men the fucking mic. 400 years. Literally the only nigga being born sick and tired amongst black women. And I was the one that reinforced the fact that I snatched the mic from you bitter ones 400 years later. Hence, the men that you love and all that are healing. Right? Word to the whole James Brown and all that, Born Dead and all that. And if you got some fucking big L dreams and all that, go right over there with all that, because God will deal with you. God will just deal with you. So I guess it got more hectic the minute I said those magic words. You want masculinity back, give men the fucking mic. Once again, I dare you bitter ones to teach a fish how to swim. Okay? Says the niggas that owe me nothing back then, including the crew back in the barrio, that was never going to hold me down with anything, not even a plate of food or shelter in the first place. Thank you. I give every last one of y'all to God. Bye.